Here at futurism.com is a story entitled 9 of the Most Amazing DARPA Projects by Victor Tengerman. Mr. Tengerman begins. DARPA has always been at the forefront of technological advancements. Its goal, to invest in national security technologies that are very likely to lead to breakthroughs. And while not every project sees the light of day, there have been many that have redefined the world in which we live. For instance, chances are you have used a GPS device. Without DARPA funding, the first 5 initial satellites that made up the precursor constellation of what we now know as GPS would never have been launched. There are countless other DARPA projects, so let's have a look at some of the most ambitious ones. ACTUV, the Continuous Trail Unmanned Vessel. The goal of this project is to develop a water-based anti-submarine drone that doesn't require even a single crew member on board. High-tech sensors will take care of monitoring and control. Control will be done from shore. Then you have Warrior Web. The average soldier has to lug around a lot of weight in gear and equipment. To take off some of that weight, DARPA's Warrior Web initiative has been trying to reduce injuries through the development of a soft and lightweight exoskeleton that protects the ankles, knees, hips, back, and shoulders of its wearer. The XS-1 space plane. While SpaceX has been very successful in developing technologies allowing for space shuttles to be reused. That's Elon Musk's company, of course. DARPA is developing its own booster technology that has some pretty lofty goals in mind. 3,000 pounds of cargo, launching every 10 days, without the cost exceeding $5 million per launch. 12 to 15 test flights are scheduled, or were scheduled, for 2020, with planned speeds of up to Mach 5. Flying 5 times the speed of sound, 10 times over 10 consecutive days. Dragon Dream. Airship company Worldwide Aeros Corp worked with DARPA to create a semi-rigid hull airship to bring the concept of large-capacity cargo transport to reality. The Dragon Dream, a preliminary test airship of half the goal size, was built and took its first flight 10 years ago. The full-sized airship will theoretically be able to carry up to 500 tons, over 3 times the weight of the next best aircraft in the world, the Lockheed C-5M Super Galaxy. Project Falcon. The technological limitations of hypersonic flight are countless, especially when it comes to maintaining supersonic speeds over prolonged periods of time. DARPA's Falcon hypersonic tech vehicle was developed to overcome this hurdle. According to DARPA's website, the end goal is a capability that can reach anywhere in the world in less than an hour. There have been 2 test flights, but both flights had to be canceled prematurely before any long-duration hypersonic flight could take place. The goal of the final iteration of the Falcon is to fly through Earth's atmosphere at Mach 20, over 20,000 kilometers per hour. I don't understand unless it's in miles per hour. Ground-X vehicles. More armor on the ground vehicles usually results in less mobility, higher cost, need for a larger crew, and limited mobility. What DARPA's Ground-X Vehicles project aims are the development of off-road terrain vehicles that are capable of tackling virtually any kind of terrain, slope or elevation, while enhancing agility. Also on the checklist, improve onboard sensors to eliminate the need for windows. Be nearly indetectable by infrared. Make minimal noise and give off near to no electromagnetic radiation. Then you got the Brain Initiative. The Brain Initiative is a massive undertaking by a number of agencies across the country, including universities, tech companies, and neuroscientists. The initiative is comprised of a number of programs designed to lower the barrier between the human brain and the digital world. The goal is to fully understand the way the brain processes information and develop new technologies that could end and prevent disorders.